Hello, my diamonds. My TikToker, SheilaTruelove, here with you in my office. I want to talk about what's the difference between a break and a breakup. Now, a breakup, trust me, you don't have access to call me on my phone. You have been blocked and deleted. We're no longer talking. You no longer have access to me. Whereas when you're on a break, see, that was a breakup. There's no chance that we're ever getting back together again, so don't even think about it. The purpose of a break is so you could take time to fall back and see whether your life is easier or your life is harder. I already made a previous video about this, but I want to elaborate further on the difference. Now, you have a lot of people who they start arguments. A lot of times this is usually with men, pretty much. They start an argument so they could go out there, whip out their eggplant, do all the filthy acts that they wanted to do anyway, and then they come back to you and say, no, it wasn't cheating because we weren't together. If you still had access to me, sweetheart, we were still together. And you have a lot of people. I'm not going to just sum that up to men, because the women that I'm seeing of today, honey, this is a whole new breed of women. A whole new breed of women. I don't even understand all of this. But they start these arguments. You know what I want to talk about right now? I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. It's with Demi Moore and Rob Lowe. It's called And About Last Night. Now, Rob Lowe and Demi Moore, they got into, a spat, a disagreement. So they decided that, well, I think we need to take a break. They didn't say break up. We need to be on a break. So Rob Lowe, this is love. This is true love. He was trying his best to get over Demi and trying, to get past it. And he tried to lay up with different women. He went out with the boys, hey, freedom, all this nonsense. And he was with this beautiful woman that he was trying to get busy with, and he couldn't do it. Why? Because he couldn't get Demi out of his mind. That's love. That's love, sweetheart. Demi goes out here on these different dates, and she's trying to move on to a different man or what have you. It won't happen. That's love. That's when you know no one else will do. No other person will do, because they're not you. Now, I know that we're not seeing eye to eye on everything, and that's the benefit of going on a break. Eventually, of course, they get back together, and you know how the fairy tale works. They ride off into the sunset and live hopefully happy ever after. But do you understand the point that I'm making? The same way that I could keep my private parts in my pants, if you loved me, you would have been able to do that also. No other woman will do. Just the thought of some other woman touching you sexually makes you want to throw up. That's love. That's the kind of love I have. I recognize that sex is something that's very spiritual. It's something that's sacred. I think we all know what going to the promised land feels like. Orgasms, that's spiritual, baby. That's like an out-of-body experience. You're shaking. You're just like, what? Woo! Life is beautiful. Now, this is heaven. That's how serious I take sex to be. That's not something that you share with any and everybody. Like, I'm looking at this girl, Angela Lee. She used to be on The Breakfast Club. I can't believe this. This girl is what? And I listen to all the other women and how they're so loose. And the men too. They don't have no problem laying up with different people, not understanding soul ties, sexually transmitted demons, that you got other people's spirits all up in you, and you come and injecting this all up in me, bringing that all up in my household. We ain't trying to go that route. No. I take my body very seriously. And if I decide to share my body with you, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. You can hear the air conditioning in the background, I think. I'm in my, this used to be my son's room. But this is what I use for my, I use it like an Airbnb a little bit sometimes with my friend that comes up every 2 weeks and what have you. But the point is, the moment you've been touched by someone else, I'm going to never see you the same. Respect, that's gone. That's just gone. The only way I'll ever be with you again is I got to get liquored up. I got to get boozed up. You know, I just had to make this video because you have so many people who don't know the difference between a break and a breakup. If we're broken up, you don't have access to me at all. You're blocked and you're deleted. Sometimes I may block a person for a while, but I don't delete you. And even if I have you blocked, you'll notice how I still call you, trying to at least maintain a friendship, maybe that. Because as for a relationship, I'm one and done. No, your body is filth to me now. You look filthy. Anyway, I'm getting ready to head out to the office right now, my darlings. And I wanted to share this with you briefly. And keep in mind who loves you. I love you very much. Jehovah Jesus loves you. And your body is a temple. That's not something that you share and pass around. That's priceless. Even when people want to try to pay you for that. What? You don't have enough money in the world, baby, to pay for my body. That's priceless. Spiritual. Sacred. How the hell are you going to put a price on something that's sacred? That makes you insane. That's what that makes you. Cray cray. Anyway, I'm flying out. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.